What's up, Zonies? It's Zona. And today I want to go over, because it's been a long time since I first unboxed an AriZona skateboard, that I want to give my review on the boards and kind of how they feel like and the experience. So here's a raspberry deck, natural concept of course, with the dollar on it. And these decks, the actual shape itself is really nice. Like the way the concave in the back is, and the I don't know what this is, but like how steep it is way different than the front. There's more nose, so there's more time to flick out on the nose. And the backgrounds, the top deck die is really nice. It can be like green, yellow, purple, black, which is this one. It's the only one I've ever had that was black. So this is actually clear grip. And they all come with like AriZona embroidered or whatever it is, like AriZona sticker underneath, but it's like embedded with it. It's like heated to it. And I really like that. You know, you can customize your grip tape if you have clear. So the best part is the shape of the board. Really nice shape. And of course the graphics are really cool on these. I'll show a couple other ones, but this is the one that we have right here. I'll get a new one right now. So this is a new 8.5 purple background with Grapevine 99 in the third here. We have Zona, of course that's me. And here's the deck. The concave's brilliant. The whatever that is, the nose and the tail, brilliant. The graphics extremely vibrant, and everyone loves these boards. Like when I go skating and someone says, I like your grip or whatever, yo, that board, what is that, AriZona? Like people are like praised by it. I mean, you don't have to impress people, that's not what I'm saying, but like it's just cool that people like are hyped about it. And I'm like, whoa, that's AriZona? Because like as a kid, if I saw someone, or like even a couple of years ago, if I saw someone with an AriZona board, I'd be like, yo, what the heck, where can I get that? So I think these boards like are really cool just aesthetically, and they really look nice, all the colors and everything. And they're pretty cheap. I think they're like 45 to 50 bucks on AriZona's website. And if you use code ZONACANS with the link down below, you can actually get a 10% discount. I recently got affiliated with them, and it's kind of crazy. Like I never asked for it. I never really wanted it because I wanted to stay unsponsored by them, but they gave the opportunity to me, so go ahead and try it if you want. But the boards, they just came out with an Aztec one. I don't have that one yet, but they're usually sold out of these. And that's the thing that sucks. Like if you want to get one, it's kind of hard to get, especially right now with the wood crisis and with the COVID, situation. It's kind of hard to get a board. And these boards, they're decently weighted. They're not like extremely light, and they're not really heavy. They're kind of in the middle. Very balanced. One complaint I have, and again, it's kind of almost impossible to complain about it because these boards are not like the most expensive things in the world, and I kind of abuse my boards in a way. As you saw on the one before, they do chip, but I feel like when they chip, no board would have survived that. I throw my boards, and the reason why this one chipped is because I was gapping something I should never have gapped, and the board just went at a direct angle in like that, and I'm disappointed, of course, but it's also like I don't know if that's the board's fault. I mean, I am completely abusing my board. Like there's weeks where I have zero problems with boards because I'm trying things that aren't going to destroy the board. But if I'm trying to learn a trick that goes in the air and the board comes down 8 feet up and slamming it to flat, I'm expecting that thing to break in some fashion. It's just like if you're landing stair sets or gaps down things and not expecting to snap a board. It's not the board's fault if you land in the middle of the board and then the thing snaps, you know? So, one, you're getting a cheap and really cool board, and two, I'm abusing the hell out of it. So, most people probably won't have this issue. I've noticed an increase in the way that they are. Like the newer ones are way nicer. Like they don't chip as much. They stay in shape way better than the old ones. The old ones I was absolutely decimating, and it was really bad. But these new ones are actually doing me pretty well. I'm getting a couple months out of the board, and again, I abuse the board. So chips for me are inevitable. So I would say for aesthetics and the look, absolutely 10 out of 10. Maybe 100 out of 10, you know, it's so good. The boards, they always come with a distinct color on the top, so you can always make a cool design, especially with clear grip. And underneath, all the designs are beautiful and vibrant. And if you have rail guards, like the rail things, your board's gonna look really nice. And it's not complicated. The boards are simple in their design and their shape, so it's really easy to learn on one of them. It's not like a square on one side and a popsicle on the front, or like wavy or anything crazy like that. They're pretty, they're really, really reasonable prices. The only thing is that they're exclusive, and I chip the boards decently. I don't chip them every day, but every board that I have that is away either doesn't have a chip and I killed it through a crack, or it has a chip and I just had another board, so I just started using that one. But it depends on what you're doing. If you're gonna be kicking out all the time, I feel like, or like throwing your board down from 10 feet onto the ground because you're bailing out, I feel like the board isn't necessarily the best option. But especially if you're starting out, you're on a lower budget, for sure go for these boards. Or if you're just a decent rider, good rider who knows what they're doing, or who knows how to throw a board, or isn't destroying their board like I kind of do, absolutely would go for these, because they retain their pop, they don't razor tail all that much, or at least for me, and I kind of drag on them a little bit. They're pretty durable. I've only snapped one board, and I just landed two up front with it. So I've never had any snapping issues. I've only had the chipping issues because of me throwing them pretty much, or kicking out and it landing that way. But yeah, I mean, they're perfectly fit. They come in a whole bunch of sizes, so I would definitely recommend them. I did an unboxing video a while ago, and no one really, I had no idea what to expect because it was my first time having AriZona boards. And I've been riding them ever since. I've had maybe 8 or something in that time, or 9. And they're really fun. They're really fun. That's the point of it. I think they're fun boards. They're not anything crazy. Anyone can pick them up and know how to ride it. And anyone can pick them up because they're good prices and they look really cool. So I would definitely get one. But if you're really concerned about not having control of your board and you just throw them everywhere, kind of like me sometimes, all depends on what I'm doing, you could upgrade to something that's like $80 or $90, and I think you'd be good. But again, you're paying way more for a way sturdier and more solid wood. And that's pretty much what it comes down to, what you're paying for. So I love these boards, and I feel like if I'm buying 2, that equals about $90. I'm just gonna buy 2 AriZona boards versus another thing. Plus it matches the whole aesthetic, so I'm pretty pleased with them. I give them an 8.5 out of 10 for like the actual practicality, but 1,000 out of 10 for the looks. So yeah, I love them boards, and if you want one, there's not that many left. Kind of have to buy them. It's springtime. Yeah, thanks for watching. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. But I appreciate it. It's been fun.